Hi, I'm Kaylee Harper, and this is a recap of my Panama trip with North Carolina A&T State University College of Business and Economics. This is when we first rode out to Panama City after our flight, and our rooftop view was so beautiful with a mural right next to it. I had to take a picture of that. Later that night, Loha and I went out to get something to eat, and we walked past this park. We were playing basketball, hanging out. We saw some street art as well. And our first meal in Panama was actually really good with some plantains, rice, and beef. And this was our some decorations. The next day, we went out to see the first capital of Panama. There's actually 3, and we were able to learn about some history of Panama. And this is a picture of me in front of some of the ruins. And that dessert was so good that we had. It's actually a delicacy in Panama. Went to the top of the tower and were able to see Panama City overall. And for lunch, we went to a fish market that was very, very fresh, as you can see, and we had some live entertainment. After that, we went to another capital of Panama, and we were able to see just different architecture overall, learn about Panama's history through walking through the city. We went to a Catholic church, and it was just so beautiful. We also had some ice cream as it was very hot. And this is where we had our welcome dinner. It was very good. We had beef, chicken, plantains. And this is when I was hanging out with Naylene and getting to know her a little bit better. This is the next day where we went to Citibank. And it was such a great experience. The employees were so nice and welcoming. And we went to a mall after that to eat some lunch. And for our next company visit of the day, we went to Ernst & Young, and it was such a welcoming environment. The furniture was very nice, the presentation was great, and we were able to learn a bit more about Panama and their economy. This is what Panama City looked like when we were driving back in to the city for our hotel. Later that night, we went to a Colombian restaurant, and we had some empanadas and plantains, and they were so good. Next day, we went to a sanctuary. We were able to see some poisonous frogs. Very beautiful, but very poisonous. And we were able to see some butterflies as well. I got a picture of a friend holding a butterfly. And we went to see some sloths, and they actually move a little bit faster than you would have thought, actually. This is when we went to get lunch, and we had to go to the hotel, and we were able to see this beautiful sight. And after that, we went to an aerial tram, and we were actually able to be in the jungle or in the forest. And it was just so peaceful and quiet. Such a great time. And these are some of the views that we caught when we went up higher. We also went to the top of the tower again and was able to see some really great views. And this is when we went to Monkey Island. Very scary, but very fun. As you can see, one of the monkeys was very friendly to us and was getting some food. After that, we stopped by just a market on the street and were able to get some coconut water, very fresh. The next day, we went and took a hike, and we were really with nature and were able to see some trees, some new animals, and some beautiful sights as well. And this is just a neighborhood in Panama, seeing the locals. And later that day, we went to have some passion fruit and jerk chicken tacos. They were really good. And we saw the Panama Canal. They actually have a movie at the Panama Canal, voiced by Morgan Freeman. So that was very educational. This is a picture of me in front of the Panama Canal. We actually saw a ship coming into the Panama Canal. And I just never thought I would see something like this. So I'm just very grateful. And we were able to also speak with the engineer who worked at the Panama Canal. Thank you for this experience, A&T.